So here's the surprise. Did you know that being good and being bad are actually the same thing? Not in terms of what you're doing that's either good or bad, but in terms of why you're doing it. Following rules and trying to be a good person is and always has been a child's attempt to try to get their needs for love and safety met from their caregivers. And also, not following or breaking rules is and always has been a child's attempt to get their needs for love and safety met from their caregivers or from somebody. And in order to get those needs met, the good person has to push down unacceptable or bad emotions. And the bad person has to push down acceptable or vulnerable emotions. Guys, this is why we have such a mythology about there being good and bad people in the world, when the reality is most everyone is emotionally repressed and compelled to be good or be bad in order to get these unmet childhood needs met. We also like to tell ourselves that we have a choice in the matter, yeah? That this person chose to be good and upstanding and heroic, or that this person chose to be bad or fuck up or throw their life away, right? They made their bed and they can lie in it. But no one's choosing either. Emotional repression doesn't allow for that. It doesn't allow for choice. It demands pretense. An anger repressor has to pretend to be a good person or else someone might see that they're angry. And a hurt and vulnerability repressor has to pretend that they're tough or bad or else someone might see that they're hurt and vulnerable. And in both cases, the repressing of emotion and pretending, as I said earlier, is functional. It's all a futile attempt to get love and protection from someone outside of us. It has been since we were kids. Suffering, aka being good or being bad, is a survival strategy for people who are emotionally repressed. So what can you do if both being good and being bad are the same thing and off the table? You can learn to become yourself again, which you can only do by unlearning what you believe about yourself as a means to an end. Meaning, you can use your suffering identity, whether it's I'm a good person or I'm a bad person, in order to resolve the root of suffering, which is emotional repression. Here's two concrete examples for each type. If you're an anger repressing good person, you can say to yourself this: I am not a good person. And when the body contracts, that is where your buried anger lives that drives you to try to be a good person and drives your suffering. If you're a bad or tough hurt repressor, you can say this to yourself: I am not a bad person. Or I'm not strong. And when the body gives you that contraction, that is where your buried hurt, grief, and sadness live that drive you to be strong or tough or bad and to suffer. And of course, there's more to resolving your emotional repression, but challenging or questioning your deepest beliefs is the way in. Yeah, it's a good start. If you'd like to learn the rest of the process with a mentor, then tap the link in the caption of the bio.